Alright, welcome guys, this is Lawrence here. In this video what we're going to do is we're going to quickly cover how to sign up as a promoter, basically as an affiliate, as a business owner, so that you can also become a business owner inside of TelexFREE and create your own business and start earning income ASAP. Obviously in this team, as you know, the goal is for everybody to reach success, so it is important that you follow the steps that we outline and the way that we tell you to do things. Below this video is obviously a number of other videos by some of our fellow team leaders and members in our particular team, and you should take one video at a time and follow them just step by step, and you will not make any mistakes. Alright, so what we're going to do now is we are going to sign up. So firstly, what you want to do is you want to make sure that, as you can see in the middle of the top of the screen on the site, it says site by and then a username. Alright, this is currently obviously my username. Just make sure that your username for the particular person who introduced you to this business is showing up there. Alright, we keep this intact, integrity intact. That is the way that we drive this team. So if I haven't personally sponsored you, don't use that username. Honestly guys, just use the person who has introduced you. He has done the work to get you here, and he's willing to work with you, or she's willing to work with you. Alright, so firstly what you want to do is make sure that you select, or that it is selected at least. You'll see there's a blue little arrow here underneath this particular language, which is the American language if you're using English. Alright, there's Spanish if you want a Spanish version, or also, obviously also a Portuguese version. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to quickly click on registration here, as we can see. So we've seen that it's on the correct site. We click on registration, and as soon as the page loads, all we do is we scroll down, and here you'll see is where the registration area starts. The first one here, since you are not in the business, it is asking you here, am I already a promoter? And obviously that should be no. It is by default on no, so just leave it on no. Then once again, just to make sure, so that you can see you under the correct individual who sponsored you, his username or her username will be there. Alright, to start up in this business, obviously there is a mandatory $50 fee, which is basically part of the sign up procedure inside of TelexFREE. And all you need to now do is select which one of these two packages you are going to go with. So to just make it simple, this $289 here is going to give you, the company is going to pay you, this is the package where the company pays you $20 per week for the ads that you place. Alright, so this has got nothing to do with sponsoring. This is simply only for the work that you do as far as placing the ads that they have already created on the sites that they also give you inside of this system. Alright, so therefore for this one you get $20 a week. If you choose this package, which is 1375, as you can clearly see it's stipulated here, this gives you $100 per week for this particular package. Now obviously if you have more packages, alright, the more $20 amount you'll get on a weekly basis, or the more $100 amounts you'll get on a daily basis, paid for the ads that you place. So what we're going to do here is we're going to simply just select this one. As you can see, it'll basically have both of those there, and that's the way that it should be. So it'll be $289 plus $50. That's what the actual fee will be to start up, and that's just to start up. Alright guys, there's no monthly fees. We'll get into everything and all of the other detail in the training and in the videos below this one. So what we want to do now is we want to select a username. Here you can select any username you want, and let's say you choose E-Man. Alright, what you want to do is just click anywhere else on the page, and you'll see that it says login invalido, which is obviously just Portuguese for not valid. Alright, or not valid but not available. Okay, so what we want to do is let's just do this, and we click somewhere else again, and obviously as soon as it turns green like here, it means that it is approved and that you are ready to go. Alright, so just guys, take note of the actual username that you are using. Okay, take it down, note it down, and obviously the password as well. And what we're going to do is we're going to do the password quickly, and we're going to confirm that. Alright, and now we're going to choose the name. So whatever your name is, alright, let's just do it this way. Phone number is just your particular phone number. Alright, and you want to take that phone number and place it into the next one as well. Alright guys, this is simply your, if you're in America, your SSN number, social security number, or obviously your tax ID number from your particular country, or your ID number basically. Alright, and then your date of birth, as you can clearly see, it gives you the format in which it should be entered in here. So when you start here, just make sure that you put it in the correct way. Alright, your email address, and then obviously your address where you are living, or if you are want to use company details and whatnot, just place that in there as well. Alright, if you get to this number here guys, you can just put in not applicable or NA. Just make sure that every box on this whole page guys needs to have something in, otherwise you are not going to be able to put the stuff in or get the actual sign up done. Alright, when you come down to country, just simply merely select your country. I'm obviously in South Africa. Tick this box, which is the terms and conditions box. Alright, and then obviously the captcha code. Alright guys, and what you want to do is you want to, when you open up this page guys, you want to sit down and get this done, because if you take like 5 minutes and then only come back to this page and you fill in the information, then it's going to give you an error message and you're going to think, what the heck is going on that I can't sign up. Alright, and that's the reason, because you have taken too much time. Okay, so all we're going to do now is just simply click on sign here. It's going to ask you, do you really want to sign up on the end of this on the net of this promoter? Obviously meaning, are you going to join this particular one? It gives you the username. So once again, you can make sure that you're underneath the correct person guys. So now I've already told you that 3 times, so don't make mistakes. Click on OK, and it'll tell you record inserted successfully. Alright, so we click on OK. That means that we are now signed up, and as the page comes up and loads, all you need to do is now simply scroll down guys. Now there's 2 ways, actually there's 3 ways of paying for this actual for your fees to get involved in this particular business right now. Alright, there is number 1, obviously the way to do it by credit card. You can also do a bank deposit, alright, either to the Bank of America or Citibank inside of the US as well. Alright, the details to that will be in a link below this video, as well as if you are purchasing extra packages, you are following the same procedure that you have seen now in this video, but all you need to do is just then log into your system and pay with money that you have available inside of the system. Alright, so if you start making money inside of this business, you can actually use the money inside of the business to pay and buy or purchase more packages, and basically get more contracts that run for 52 weeks, whereby you can place the ads and get paid either $20 on that particular package and ads that you place, or $100 per week for that particular package. Alright, so what you want to do now is, if you are going to pay by credit card, you will simply click on this one. If you want to do it by bank transfer or bank wire, if you are outside of the United States, you are simply going to leave the page here and you are going to come here and you're going to come and log in, and I'll show you in the next video what's going to happen, alright, from there on. But anyway, those of you who are continuing with a credit card, you simply click here and click OK, and then as you can see at the bottom here, it asks you to fill in the details. So just simply select which card you want, the expiration date of your cards, put in your card details obviously in here, and your address details where the card is obviously registered as well, which is your billing street address. Alright, and simply click on pay. As soon as you've done that, it'll basically keep you on the same page and just tell you that it's successful. What you need to do then is you need to log into your account. Remember, you just saved your username and password. Alright, you save that, you log into the system, and you will now need to upload a driver's license or ID, as well as a form that you need to download on the inside, just so that they can verify that you are the actual owner of the credit card that you just used. Alright, this is particularly for people who use the credit card. In the video below, our fellow team member and team leader Randy Crosby will take you through uploading your documents for the credit card purchase. Alright, So go and watch that video right now.